WWDC was just boring. This is TechStreamer talking to you here, and today we just got the most developer-focused WWDC I have ever saw. Not even one piece of hardware was announced, and I think Love to Dream was right. Every leaker was left on the dust by this, even Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. So, with all the disappointment, well, I will tell you about what was announced in this video. Let's get started. First, macOS was the big star of the show, so I'm gonna start there. macOS just got a huge update to its internal controlling system. What I mean by that is that you can now control every other device that you have, an iPad or other Macs, with one trackpad and mouse. So you might be working on your computer, like making a document and stuff, and you now can pick up your mouse and browse it up to the iPad, get that image that you want from your iPad that is at your side, and put it on your computer. Imagine that you have an iMac behind you on your desk. You can now open it up and continue working on both those three at the same time. So we have multiple devices. So this is amazing and it's incredible. My favorite feature of this event, and I can't wait to try it out. Then we have AirPlay for iMacs. So now you can put and use your iMac as a screen sharing. So you don't need to use all those third-party apps to, I don't know, maybe you are on your iPad and you want to screen share something to your iMac, like you are editing a video and you want to use it as a screen canvas and you don't want to connect it by cable, just screen share it. Or you want to use your iMac to listen to some music or watch a movie that you were watching on your iPad and you want to continue watching on your iMac, you can use it as an AirPlay display. Something that I wanted Apple to do for some time. So these were my two favorite features of this event. Of course, the rest was kind of boring, like they redesigned Safari, which looks kind of great in my opinion, and it's very modern, and I don't like Chrome, so thanks Apple for improving your best app on a Mac. Also, we got hybrid software, so now you can interchange stuff between the iPad and the Mac, which is kind of cool, and that was it for macOS. Kind of small. It's now named macOS Monterey, like the waters and the ocean stuff. It's fun. The best thing happened on this event. Next, the boring stuff. Well, let's start first with iOS. Actually, iOS got some huge improvement and they were talking about it for almost 1 hour. So iOS has now FaceTime improvements. FaceTime is now closer to Zoom. You can share stuff, share screens, share movies, share music, share everything with FaceTime with others. Also, you can now use FaceTime on Android and Windows via the browser, and it's as secure as it is on the iPhone. So it's kind of cool with FaceTime share links, just like Zoom. So FaceTime got a big overhaul. You can watch movies, share musics, play musics on both the iPhones, play the same show on both the iPhones. So you can use it as a work environment. Also, it now supports spatial audio, so it feels like you are in the same room with the other people. So it's more immersive. I kind of like this update. Also, the biggest feature, or the second biggest feature on iOS 15, it's live text. It's almost like Google Lens, and you can now use it to recognize text on your photos, on Safari, on the camera app. You can use it everywhere to copy and paste. It's like a bigger scribble that you have on your iPad, which is kind of cool. We also have new modes for iOS, which are focus modes. These ones are called focus modes because it allows you to focus on a single task. So for example, if you choose workout mode, all the apps that will show up on your home screen are workout related. So they will be fitness related, and all the notifications that you will receive will be fitness related too. Also, you can choose to put it on work, drive, sleep, or personal, and all the home screens and all of the stuff is editable. So you can change the apps that you want to show up, and you can create new focus modes. For example, if you want to create a mode when you are coding, you put it on coding and the mode applies the stuff that you want it to apply. It's neat, it's a neat feature, but it's not new and huge. And of course, this applies to iPadOS, macOS, and iOS. Another feature that's kind of cool, it's the new Memory Photos app. It was redesigned, it's kind of amazing. And finish off iOS, the big stuff. Siri now has on-device speech recognition, which enables on-device offline Siri tasks. So now all the tasks that Siri, you think, Siri doesn't need Wi-Fi to do that, she doesn't need it anymore. So like, open the camera app, open the Safari, Siri can do all of this. So play that song, Siri can do all of those stuff without using the internet access and doesn't need it at all. Also, in terms of privacy, we are now closer to an almost perfect privacy phone. So Safari hides your IP address, and Health app also has some new privacy features. Also new features as well with trends, and you can share trends with family, so they can track your old persons like their fathers or their children health, and it's kind of interesting. Another big feature for iOS is Maps. It's supported in more countries, and they have redesigned Maps, like they have now Google Earth closer to Maps. Of course, I was joking, it won't be as huge because no one uses Apple Maps. Spotlight is more intelligent, it can track text from all over iOS. You have now wallet updates, you can put your keys, your passes, your home keys, your car keys. Your car keys will become more intelligent with BMW. You can now put your ID if you are in America. I'm not going to use this feature, but if you are in America, you can use your personal ID, your driver's license, and use it on wallet, which is kind of amazing. Finally, with iOS 15, Apple just released another subscription services, which is iCloud Plus. iCloud Plus just becomes everything, becomes a VPN. It has control over your email, so you can block other people's emails, so you can now block marketing emails and other stuff. And finally, I don't know if I'm missing something, these iCloud subscription plus services will be the same price as the iCloud service, but we don't know yet if it's kind of strange right now how it will work, so let's wait for Apple to explain themselves. Then we got iPadOS, which was disappointing to say the least. iPadOS now just features widget support like the iPhone. So all those iOS 14 features that were missing from the iPad are now on iPadOS 15. Then they redesigned window and multitasking. So now there's a new multitasking UI, and I think it's the biggest feature to come to iPadOS. With all of those features that I talked about on macOS and iOS, they all translate to other platforms. So iPadOS is kind of small. Of course, how could I forget? Now you can use this strange Xcode, which is Swift Playgrounds. Now you can build apps and share it on the App Store. And it's almost like Xcode, but it's not. So Apple didn't want to call it Xcode because then everyone will want to ask for Final Cut and Logic. So they just call it Swift Playground, but it's the same thing as Xcode. Then WatchOS, kind of small, not much feature was announced. You can now put photos, and new watch faces are dynamic. You can now put photos there and they are dynamic. There's a new photo app and another fun features you can see on the screen right now, but I kind of don't want to talk about them. And tvOS or HomeKit interaction, Apple now wants you to use your HomePod Mini to control all over your house, and they are integrating the tvOS and Apple TV in that ecosystem. So now they combined the HomeKit OS and the tvOS app. So now you can control your TV with your HomePods. You can now have Siri on third-party devices with the security that Apple offers, of course, and all of those fun features. But I can't seem to shake off this disappointment that Apple should have had announced an M1X chip and MacBook Pros. This was kind of sad, and I'm just hoping for them to release them soon, like in July. Have a July event, please. I can't wait anymore for this new computer. And just a software event, really, Apple? Damn, I'm disappointed with you. But what do you think about it? Leave your opinion down below. This was WWDC 2021 recap. What are your thoughts? Comment them down below. Don't forget to leave a like, of course. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification there. And this was Tech Streamer talking to you here. Bye.